So I've got a crazy story I'm going to share with you guys about 2 years ago when I was out golfing at a Mastermind and I got smoked in the face with a golf ball and had all my teeth knocked out. You ready for it? Just let these people pass. So it was summer of 2019 and my buddy Steve was having a mastermind at a pretty prestigious golf course outside of Cleveland, Ohio. It was Firestone National Golf Course. We were able to go down there, we grabbed a bunch of other real estate guys, and we decided we're gonna play golf on day one and then meet on day two, hang out, talk shop, talk business, help people punch through any sort of struggles that they were facing in their business, any bottlenecks that they were facing in their business. We had a great group of guys. I think there were about 16 of us. So we all show up on day one. It was a Friday afternoon. We got out to the golf course, had an awesome lunch and a couple of cocktails, and our tee time was a little bit later in the afternoon, maybe, I don't know, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock-ish. So we all pair up in our foursomes, and it's me, a couple decent golfers, and one really bad golfer, my buddy Austin. More on him later. And we jump onto the first hole. And so we all tee off, and we're playing. Everybody's got their own ball. It's not a scramble or anything like that. And all of a sudden, you know, the cart girl comes around, she's got drinks, we start having some cocktails, we start having some beers, rounds of shots start going. You know, we were very thirsty that afternoon. So we're hanging out, we're having a great time, talking business, talking life, you know, hitting the balls, not necessarily hitting the balls straight, just hitting the balls. We get to the fourth hole, and, you know, it's me and my cart partner, and we're over on the right-hand side of the fairway, and the other two guys that we were golfing with were over on the left-hand side of the fairway. And we were probably a little bit ahead of where we should have been. We were a little bit ahead of the ball. I mean, nothing crazy, probably at like a 45-degree angle, and we were hitting, you know, that way. And the people behind us were a little bit behind us, but they were hitting that same way too. And my buddy Austin comes up, and I'm eyeing my ball and like, hey, you know, I need my 8-iron or something. So I grab my 8-iron and I walk over to the ball and I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And I didn't realize he was hitting. And Austin's a very athletic guy, but he's an absolutely horrible golfer. And so Austin gets up, takes a rip at the ball, smokes it. It rises, it goes at a 45-degree angle, exactly to where I'm standing. And I was looking at my cart partner over here. He hits it from this way, and this ball rises up, and I take a bullet to the mouth. It felt like a Batman cartoon. You know when they go, pow, or wham? That's exactly what happened when it hit me. It didn't even hurt, because I was so stunned by it, but I knew, because as soon as it hit me, I was like, oh man, and I felt my teeth hanging in my mouth, and blood streaming out of my mouth. So I kneel down, and I'm watching blood stream in a steady waterfall from my mouth onto the course. And I remember kneeling, and I don't do well with blood. So I was like, I'm gonna pass out probably, so I better kneel down. I don't just fall over. And my teeth dangling from my mouth. And looking at the fairway, I remember thinking, damn, this is really well manicured grass. They do a fantastic job here. My next thought in the stream of consciousness that was going on was like, how the hell could I be seeing beauty in this moment, right? Like my teeth are dangling from my mouth. I'm losing a bunch of blood, and I'm gonna have a reconstructive surgery if they're able to save my teeth or whatever. And I'm like, how can I possibly see beauty in this moment? And I remember thinking, well, thank God that it hit me here instead of here in my eye. I could be blind, right? Thank God it hit me here instead of right here. 2 inches north could have shattered, an inch north would have shattered my cheekbone, would maybe shattered my eye socket. 2 inches north could have hit me in the temple and I could be dead, right? So I was filled with like really a lot of gratitude that somehow I was spared and didn't die from taking this 90-mile-per-hour golf ball, hitting me at, I don't even know how many, you know, pounds per square inch, and smoking me in the teeth and only hitting me here. So I end up, oh shit, right, type moment, grab a towel, put it on my mouth. My cart partner was like, dude, jump in. They drive me back. We're on the fourth hole, so we're like as far away from the clubhouse as you could get. We get back to the clubhouse, and I'm rinsing out my mouth. It's about 6 o'clock at night on a Friday night now. Not too many dentists are open at 6 o'clock on a Friday night. So I'm Google searching 24-hour dentists as I'm rinsing out my mouth in the bathroom, feeling my teeth dangle. I had a buddy who's a dentist. I call him up. I'm like, dude, what should I do? Who should I call? What do I need to, how do I process this? As I'm rinsing out my mouth in the bathroom, all of a sudden one of the workers comes in and says, hey, there's 2 dentists dining in the dining room right upstairs. So I go up to the dining room. They sit me back in the middle of everybody eating dinner on a Friday night with my mouth, just blood everywhere. And they lean me back, and the 2 dentists come over, eating separately, by the way, along with the bartender who's actually a full-time ER nurse. And she comes over, and they look at me, and they're like, yep, you got a mess here, buddy. Let's go back to my office, and let's stitch you back up, and then we're gonna call our buddy who can put your teeth back in. Now, I don't know if you believe in fate. I don't know if you believe in the universe and putting good things out there. But I truly believe that because I was filled with gratitude that I didn't get hit in the eyeball, and because I saw a lot of positivity in the situation, I don't know if the universe responded in a crazy way or what, but I think the odds of having 2 dentists dining there along with an ER nurse working the bar are like miraculous, right? To say it in one way. So we go to the dentist's office, and these 2 dentists and the nurse are putting my teeth back in. They call their other buddy, who's a dental surgeon, right? An oral surgeon. He ends up leaving whatever he was doing on a Friday night, probably watching a movie, hanging out with his family at 9 o'clock on a Friday night, drops what he's doing in order to come in and help some stranger. I go over to his office. He puts all my teeth back in place. 4 of my teeth got knocked out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broken in half. My entire upper jaw, the maxilla, was shattered. He said it looked like somebody took like a porcelain plate, put it in a Ziploc bag, and just shattered it on the floor. It was in hundreds of pieces, and it was only still in place because my gums were there. One of my teeth, I didn't even realize it, was out on the golf course. One of my buddies found the tooth and was able to bring it to the dentist. That one they weren't able to say, so this is actually a fake tooth, but the other 3 teeth they were able to put back in, and they were able to bind to the roots, and they were able to save my teeth. Like, if these people were not dining in the golf course dining room, and if this ER nurse wasn't bartending that night, and if this other oral surgeon wasn't willing to come out and put my teeth back in, I would have a big gap in my mouth right now. I have a bunch of fake teeth, but they were all willing to drop what they were doing in order to come out and help out. Is that luck? Is that fate? Is it miracles? I don't know, but I truly believe a lot of it stems from gratitude and putting positive vibes out in the world and being thankful, not focusing on the things that you don't have, but being thankful for the things that you do have, and being appreciative of all the things that you do have. Gratitude's one of those things that doesn't cost any money, and I truly believe it's a game changer and a differentiator between moderately successful people, unsuccessful people, and hugely successful people. The hugely successful people are thankful every single day for what they have in their life. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thankful for the beach house and that kind of stuff. But you know what I'm more thankful for? The things that don't cost any money. My health, my family's health, being able to walk my dog, being able to hang out with my kids, my kids being happy, right? My parents being healthy, just having amazing relationships and amazing friends and amazing business partners, an amazing team. Like thinking about those kinds of things, that's not the luxurious type stuff. Like, I'm thankful for that too, but I don't come from that, right? Like, I like that stuff, but I don't need it. I'm really thankful for the things that really don't cost any money, and that's what I focus on. I focus on the positive aspects of life. A lot of people focus on all the negatives and what could go wrong in any certain situation, and focusing on, oh man, I got my teeth knocked out, woe is me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look deformed for the rest of my life. Like, I still have a scar here, and my lip is still fat because I have a bunch of scar tissue in my lip. They did a phenomenal job with it, but it's still a little bit different, right? Dude, guess what? I'm alive, right? Like, I remember coming back and thinking, I can't kiss my kids because I couldn't purse my lips together, but they could kiss me, right? Like, I could hug my kids versus them, being having to grow up without a dad. And like, thinking about all this stuff, like the worst case scenario, like you feel bad for the person who doesn't have any shoes until you meet somebody who doesn't have any feet, kind of a thing. I'm always comparing my situation like it could be a lot worse, right? Like I had to raise a bunch of money because a lender backed out at the last minute. Well, guess what? That's a pretty damn good problem to have. Other people have way worse problems than that. I had my teeth knocked out. Guess what? I still have my eyeball. I didn't die. Like there's a lot of other things that could have gone wrong in this situation. But I think because I focused on the positive, I think the universe responds in a big way, not only to catastrophic or instances like that, but also on a daily basis showing up in your life and mine. So take that story to heart, right? Like wake up in the morning, be thankful, be grateful for what you have, focus on the good stuff, focus on the positive stuff, focus on gratitude instead of thinking about the things that you don't have, and just focus on the things that you do. Hey, so I'm thankful for you. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking the video. If there's anybody in your life who needs to hear this message and they're going through some stuff, please share it with them. I remember this instance happening to me and thinking it probably happened for a reason, so I could share this story with other people. I actually went out and I had a commitment to speak at an event the Wednesday after this happened on a Friday night. And I still went out and I fulfilled my commitment. I showed up, mouth all stitched up, mouth all braced up, slurring my speech, very lispy, and I sat up on stage and I led with gratitude. And I think because of that, I got a lot of phenomenal responses from it, created some amazing relationships out of the people that I met at that. And they said, hey, it all started with you sharing that story of gratitude. So I think if it helped other people, and it helped you, I think it will help more people too. So please share it. I'm thankful for you. And if there's anything that I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know, because I'm here for you. Appreciate you. Thank you.